student activities here at Madison, and I'm super excited to start this dedication on behalf of Lenny. As we all know, he touched our hearts in many, many ways, and he was a good guy, and he did a lot of things for Madison. So this is a fitting tribute to a guy that worked so hard for the Madison kids and the Madison community. And at this point, I'd like to turn it over to our principal, Mr. Greg Hood.
Thank you, Mr. James. First, thank you all for being here tonight. It's great to see the team up here too. It's going to be a great night, right? I'd also like to thank all the family members here. I know I saw Ms. Schultz, Edith Schultz, Lenny's mom. Thank you for being here. Ed Schultz, Mary Beth. I think also Christine and Roger, sister and brother-in-law up here today too. I'd also like to introduce some dignitaries that we have here as well. I know we have several of our school board members here. We have Pat Hines, back here, Providence District. Mr. Ryan McElveen, member at large. Karen, good round of applause, that's good. Karen Keys Gamera. I know I also saw Mayor DeRocco here with us. She's somewhere right over here. Oh, there we go. Thank you for being here. And Delegate King's also here with us too. Thank you for being here. And also Linda Colbert from Town Council. Thank you for being here. Great. Well, today's a great day. It's really a day for our community to celebrate and appreciate what we have, to honor a friend, a coach, a mentor, a family member for us. We get the honor the life of a man who did so much, set an example for all of us here today, as well as all of us in the Madison community. So it's very fortunate. Lenny Schultz led his life in a way that serves as an inspiration for all of us. Lenny played football and wrestled here at Madison, graduated in 1983, came back to his alma mater to be a teacher, a special education teacher in 2004, and to be a coach. And then in 2011, he accepted his dream job of being the head football coach here at Madison, and went on really to build what I would say is one of the premier programs in the Virginia area. So it's just an absolute tribute to him. A lot of people have said things about Lenny, and I'll just share a couple of them. A devoted family man, a teacher who gave his all, a fan of every Madison team. I don't think there was a day he wasn't here in school till 9 o'clock watching a team or working. A coach who was inspirational, a friend who would give the shirt off his back, and most simply put, Lenny was everything Madison. During my second year here at Madison, Lenny came up to me one time and said I needed to have a meeting about a very serious issue. And I thought, boy, this is pretty serious. You know, can you meet me in my office? And I said, sure, I'll come down and meet with him. So I met with him down there. He had a very serious look. He says, well, I have something to ask you. And he pulled out a box. From the box, he pulled out a football uniform. I didn't think too much of it. So he showed me the jersey, and I said, that looks great, fantastic. Glad to see it. And then he pulled out, followed up with a pair of red pants. I didn't think much of it, but he said, hey, I would really like to get a pair of the red pants, football pants for the team. Would that be okay? And I thought, well, what do the kids say? And he said, well, they said they love them. And I said, okay, we can get the red pants, but one deal. You're going to have to beat Oakton this year. So that year, we actually beat Oakton 33-10. I'm still looking at the field where he gave me the game ball, which I still have in my office today. And to me, when I see that every single day, it's an honor for me to have that, recognizing he was always a man of his word and worked so hard. He gave 100% in everything that he did. As you probably notice out there in the right side of the field, you see the sign there on the painted there, leave no doubt. And that was kind of the words that we live after by Lenny, something that he said, something that he modeled for all of us. And he was always very clear about giving 100%, and making your expectations clear about what you go after. So today, on October 5th, 2018, we leave no doubt in honoring the greatest Warhawk we've been blessed to know. So today, through the generous donations of multiple contractors and local businesses, we unveil the Lenny Schultz Fieldhouse here today. It's coming. Now I'd like to introduce Justin Counts, the head football coach today, who's going to say a few words.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hood. It is really heartwarming to see the turnout today. I think this is something that's fitting of Lenny and everything he meant to this community. One of the things, obviously this field house was something that he thought about for many years. It was something that he really wanted to do, and it was really a tribute to the Vienna and Madison community that we were able to come together and do this for him. I want to thank some of the sponsors specifically. I'll just read them off. These people stepped up immediately and helped us for this to become a reality. Dick and Melissa Whittington, Hometown Title, Abe Myers, AJ Trim, Amit Kime, Builders First Source, CTE Inspections, Diaz Construction, Evergreen Homes, Fisher Homes, the Jaquez family, JDA Homes, Michael DeChristopher, NV Waterproofing, Quality Installation, Sandy Spring Bank, Sarah Stone, Somerville Homes, Sotheby's Flooring, Stanley and Peg Owens, the Belt Team, the Hoodke family, Consolidated Electric Distributors, Mid-South Building Supply, RV Architects, Shepherd Electric Supply, the Clemente family, Platinum Exteriors, LCS Site Services, HDS Drywall, Jim Corden Electric, Breeden Mechanical, LF Jennings, and the Sekas family. Now, many of these folks stepped up as contractors and contributed materials and labor free of charge to help us get this facility up. Two of the real driving forces to getting this done is the Sekas family. Really from the get-go, they decided that this was something they wanted to accomplish. They were able, through taking everything through the county, getting the plans approved, getting all the subcontractors aligned and on a deadline to have it ready for the first game, and they were able to do that. So I'd like to bring up Connor Sekas, let him say a few words about the process, and thank you very much again for coming.
Good evening, everyone. For you, sorry, kind of touching that for me. For you guys who may know me, and for you who don't, my name is Connor Sekas, and I was given the opportunity to build this field house for Coach Schultz. But you know what? It is what it is, and that's what Coach Schultz said to us every single day of the week. He taught us leadership. He taught us how to deal with adversity. He taught us how to essentially be a man. Other than my father standing over there, he was a very big driving point in my life, and without him, I really don't think I'd be as great as I am today. I just want to take the opportunity to say thank you for everyone who helped out, and I just want to say thank you to Coach Schultz because he truly was a great inspiration in my life and just a great man. So thank you all. It was a great opportunity. Have a nice day.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm John Sekas. I can tell you a story that no one really knows, but 10 years ago we finished the snack bar, and 10 years and a day ago Lenny came up to me and said, I'd like to build a meeting room. and that's a fact. We talked about it as we had both of our sons go through the football program, and the timing wasn't right, but when Connor was able to play football at Clemson, I came up to Lenny and said, there's a time to build a meeting room, and he said, it's time. So while he was here with us, and I do believe I'm a man of faith, he's here with us right now, and he sees everyone who's here and knows everyone who's here. We didn't build this meeting room, Lenny did, and he gets the credit. For everyone that knows Lenny, knows that's a pretty true statement. He was an inspiration to so many people and will always be an inspiration to so many people, including myself. I knew Lenny on a personal level, I knew him on a professional level, and most of all, I knew him as a friend. I don't have all the right words tonight, so I apologize, but I do want to thank the administration, Mr. Kenny and Mr. Hood, because when we built the snack bar, it wasn't that easy. When we built this meeting room, it went through like 1, 2, 3. They were a big force working with the school board, getting, I'm sure, some obstacles that I wasn't aware of out of the way. And we were able to get the permits. I would say that 70% of the meeting room cost was donated by people that knew Lenny, that wanted to make a difference, that appreciate everything that this school has. And I can tell you from my wife Darcy and ours point of view, we're blessed to have a school like Madison. And we're blessed to have a community that we have and that we live in every day. And I just wanted to say thank you for the opportunity to contribute and to give back to a community that's given our family so much. Thank you.
I believe Delegate King has a resolution you'd like to present.
Well, thank you, Principal Hood, and thank you, Mr. Kenny, and thanks to all of you for being here. Good afternoon, good evening. Thank you all for being here. I'm looking around and the young men who are in the uniform there. Certainly there's a statement to be said about leaving no doubt, but one thing that Coach Schultz left was a legacy and memories. And that legacy lives on not only in the young men here, but every single person who walks through these fields, and for those who've known him personally. I didn't have the honor of knowing him as well as many of you did. I just met him in passing at different school events and in different community events. But every few times that I did see him and chatted with him, you could walk away smiling because he just made you smile. And I just always remembered how such a gregarious guy who just always made you feel like you were part of his team, even if I wasn't wearing the uniform. And so when we heard about his passing, as tragic as it was, all of us were just heartbroken. I thought about the family and the legacy they left behind. So the General Assembly, where I have the honor of representing this area, passed a resolution celebrating his life. And I normally don't read the whole thing, and I'm not going to, but I just want to read two passages because it has some meaning to, I think, all of us here. I'll just read a couple of paragraphs real quickly. This is a General Assembly resolution celebrating the life of Leonard Anthony Schultz. And this is something that echoes what Principal Hood said. Whereas in 2011, Lenny Schultz got his dream job when he was chosen as the James Madison High School Warhawks head football coach. He was so dedicated to his team that he wore that Warhawks black and red color every day. And then another paragraph says, whereas along with his impressive results on the gridiron, Lenny Schultz earned the love and respect of his team for his infectious energy and commitment to his players. During the James Madison Warhawks season opener in 2017, the team honored Schultz's memory by wearing stickers on their helmets featuring his initials and college football number. I didn't grow up in this area, and I know many of you went to school with him, many of you had children that were coached by him. But his legacy lives on even though he's not here, because on that opening day in 2017, my daughter was on the field as a member of the marching band, Vienna's Pride, and she, along with all of the other students, participated by putting the legacy of LS on their shirts and on their t-shirts that they leave no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind that Lenny Schultz's accomplishments and his legacy will live on and on and on. And with this building as a physical embodiment of what he's done for us, we hope that the entire community, and in fact, the entire Commonwealth of Virginia, will recognize and honor his memory forever. Thank you.
Just in closing, a couple things. One is I hope you get a chance to stop by and look into the field house when the team's not in there sometime tonight. Also hope you can stay. We had a great night. We have senior night tonight. We also have obviously a great halftime show, and we're playing the defending state champ, the Westfield Bulldogs, tonight. And we'll see how our team does, which I think they're going to do pretty well tonight, right guys? Yeah. Great. For our dignitaries, for our family, we hope that you can join us under the tents after this ceremony. And I'd like to end this ceremony with I think the way that Coach Schultz ended every practice and every game. So boys, if you could help me out with that. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you.